Hello everyone, I'm going to be showing you how to play Starcraft. I'm going to be doing it in very simple terms. This computer, I'm just playing against a computer. I've set him on very easy, just so I can do it really slowly, and so I can do these for Starcraft videos without you being completely confused at everything that's going on. So this is going to describe for complete beginners how everything works in Starcraft. So if you want to find out, if you want to enjoy these Starcraft videos, and if you can enjoy Starcraft very much. So if you watch this video, so first off, you have your base. You spawn in one of these 4 areas, depending on the map. Now some things have 4 areas, and some places have 2 areas where you can spawn. They don't really change it to any more than that, at least not in the standard maps. But anyway, what I did there was I left click and held and hovered up, selected them all. You can select one unit by left clicking and then right clicking on the minerals just to command them. Now this is your Nexus. This changes on different races. Nexus for Protoss. It doesn't really matter for the other races. Basically, it's your main base. So I'm going to set this to hotkey 4. I've done Control 4. I've set it to hotkey, so I can just click 4, double click 4, it goes to it, and then I right click on that. That gives because this makes probes. This makes workers. These are my workers. They mine the minerals. They're giving minerals up here, and this is gas. You build simulators on the gas later on. That's just for Protoss. They're different names. Basically, you make a Vespene geyser harvester. And then you can send in some workers into there, and then you get and you get Vespene gas. That's for later on. That's just another. They're just your 2 sort of money things, and this is your supply. So if I was to build a probe, you can click on this, or you can press E. It shows you in the brackets. I always click 4E. I'm doing extremely slowly. You want to do this all fast. See, I'm getting way too much money. And then just click E again. You know, it queues here. It queues the probes. Generally, you want to just have one, and then just click E right at the end. But these workers will get me minerals. Now they can also build stuff. So if I'm going to take one of these workers over here and build the basic sort of thing you want to build. Always build. So warp-in structure. You've got these structures. You've also got advanced structures. Now they all have requirements. You can tell the requirements if you hover over them. So first we've got Nexus here, a simulator to put on the gas. We've got a pylon, which is probably one of the most important things. For Protoss, with a you can only build buildings in the area, the energy area of pylons, or warp prisms are a unit that can create a little energy area. And then there's also gateway. Barracks is for Terran. Gateway, which is like just warps in the basic, makes the basic units. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to set it to 5 because that's also useful. I'm just making the probe. And now back into the buildings. We've got forge. That gives you upgrades. Also photon cannons from probes. So yeah, you can build photon cannons. They're like little defense systems. I'm going to build another pylon over here so I don't get behind. I'm also going to build an assimilator on one of these things. So that I'm just using the hotkeys, but you saw where it was. I press B and then A. You can just hover over them and then you learn the hotkeys. The next thing we might build in a second is I'm just continually building probes. Next thing we'll build in a second is a cybernetics core. That's what you get after a gateway. You see requirements is gateway. That's red at the moment. I can't build that. So I'm going to build gateway. I mean, whatever it is. You know what I'm on about. Cybernetics core. Cybernetics core, that's it. So I built one there, and that will allow me to get some what does it say? What does it say? I can't. What it claims, it says it enables stalkers at the gateway and sentries at the gateway. Weapon and armor upgrades for Protoss air units, upgrades for sentries, and the warp gate upgrade. Warp gate upgrade is the main thing. I'm just going to build a zealot here. Basic melee unit. See, these 2 need cybernetics core. Later on, we can warp into a warp gate, but that's if we get the research at the cybernetics core, and that would we're going to research warp gate in a second. So research warp gate. Need to get actually guys on gas. Sorry about that. Also, this thing you see the energy, this purple stuff. Sorry, one sec. You see the purple stuff down here. There's the shield, health, and energy. Energy on Nexus can be used to chrono boost stuff. This is just a Protoss thing. The races are quite different, but you'll get the gist of it. So I just got warp gate research there. and then I've chrono boost it just to speed it up. I'm building another pylon just for supply. Build another simulator. So these are how the hotkeys can make you go make you get faster. What you also want to do with probes is like send them to different spots. You can send them to different spots in a row by right-clicking there and then shift right-clicking at other places, and it queues like basically queues places to go. So I'm just going to some probes again. Something I want to do quite a lot. And I'm just going to expand. So one thing I'm just going to expand because this isn't like any sort of special build or anything. I'm just going to expand because I have just the money. So yeah, that's build and Nexus. For advanced building these, we can build some of these things now. Can we build? Yeah, we can build. We need to build a forge really for upgrades. So that was one of the basic buildings. Forge, I can get you upgrades. You definitely want to do that at some point. 100% definitely want to do that. Let's see, I've got my supply is fine. So I'll build another expansion. I'm just hotkeying them both to 4. The way I did that was because that was on 4. I clicked 4 and then shift clicked that, and it adds it to it. So like, it's right, instead of like dragging over both of them, you can't do that. You can click on that and then shift click on something else, and it groups them together. So yeah, building some more pylons and. Okay, so I've got the sentry. Sentry is quite cool. They can build force fields, but basically, I'm just going to keep building stuff. And then the aim of the game is obviously to defeat your opponent. This guy, what am I doing? So you can, yeah. So let's look at advanced structures. We've got Twilight Council. Upgrades for zealots and stalkers, right? And also Twilight Council allows you to get grade 2 weapons. See there, requires Protoss ground weapons level 1, which I'm researching now, just then, and Twilight Council. You know Twilight Council for better upgrades. Stargate for flying units, generally not used that much, but it's not used that much nowadays, but there are definitely some strategies. Okay, here we go. I'm scouting it. Oh my god, that is very easy. Yeah, I thought it was going to be harder. I can't actually slow down. I didn't realise how bad it was. Alright, I was just patrolling there. I was just setting different patrol things by there, P. So he's just going around the base. Basically, that's called scouting. So I can find out what he's doing. So I've got these units over here, building a stalker. I'm just going to build 2 more gateways, because generally I want to have more gateways. I'm just going to send some of these probes over here, and build 2 simulators. Just to get, you don't need to worry about that, it's just like what I'm doing to get my economy up. So now we've got all these gateways, I'm grouping them into one group. Right, now what next? Let's have a look at some of these. So robotics facility is used quite a lot, and so it obviously does Twilight Council to get the best upgrades. So I'm going to build a robotics facility when I get enough minerals. There we go. So robotics facilities can build observers, which are useful for seeing like hidden enemies. What are they called? Cloaked enemies. Observers like obviously observe stuff. Upgrade complete. I'm just getting upgrade for armor, and I forgot about warp gate. Yeah, sorry. I'm just turning all these into warp gates. I pressed G there. That's just that button down there. All the buttons for all the buildings and all the units are down here. I'm just using the hotkeys for them. So now they're all grouped and they're all different. You see the things changed, and they look different. They can basically warp in units in these energy areas where I said you can only build buildings. You can now warp in stuff like that instantly into those areas. That's why building a pylon, or a proxy pylon as everyone calls it, which is a pylon near their base, is useful for warping in units or warping in backup. Warping units like near the base, which can count as backup. I'm just building an observer here. You can see the observers, warp prisms. Warp prisms can carry units. Immortals are sort of ground attacking things. You get all the information on here. Colossus. See, now you've got this tech line. If you look down here, these are tech lines going down. So you have to build to get this robotics bay. You had to build a robotic facility. So this is the tech line. I'm getting this first and getting this, and now after when this is built, I can build this Colossus. And so another tech line is this Stargate. So if I was to have a Stargate, I can build Phoenixes and Void Rays, and then if I get the next thing which I need a Stargate for, Fleet Beacon, I'll be able to get Phoenixes. Sorry, I'll be able to get carriers and motherships at the Nexus, which are like gigantic ships, basically. Kind of self-explanatory, really. I'm just going to build another expansion. I know this computer's completely easy. Okay, he's getting, like, these are some of his buildings. Tech lines are self-explanatory. So yeah, Twilight Council gets, you can get Temple Archives, or you can get Dark Shrine, or you can get both. So I need to build a Twilight Council because I'm ready for. See, I've got both 1 upgrades. I need level 2 upgrades. You can hover over the unit and see Protoss Armor 1 and, you know, the attack 1 as well. That's what people call it, 1-1, if they've got 1 attack upgrade and 1 defense upgrade. There's also shields for Protoss. But people, okay, here we go. I can build a Colossus. So everyone gets this Thermal Lance upgrade. See, there's also upgrades for stuff. Thermal Lance upgrade basically is really vital for Colossus, so they don't get owned, so they can be further away from the action, because they will get targeted down by the enemy, because they're the big ones and they're the dangerous ones. So I think pretty much I'm just going to attack now, and that'll be it. That'll be it. But usually I'd be careful and I'd go around, make sure I don't get hit by units up here. I can't actually see up hills if I come over here, but his units can see down and shoot me, obviously. And also I want to take a probe over there. Actually, I'm going to build a pylon here first, and then pylon here, and then I'm just going to. Okay, I've got another thing here. And I'm going to send some probes over to this base, this new base, or pin some units. And then I've got this Colossus here. He's going to join them in a sec. Colossus I can actually see up hills, see up ledges, so he'd be able to look up here. Yeah, this is too easy. this is not, definitely not hard. Anyway, GG. The computer said, that's generally what you say at the end of a game, and I hope I explained things well, and I hope you understand. I went into a little bit more detail than I hoped to. I don't know if I missed anything out. Ask any questions in the comments or in any videos I do of Starcraft. You can ask the questions in there. This is just because a few people wanted me to explain what I was doing in the commentaries. Unfortunately, it's a thing that is a little bit complicated. Sort of the level, you need to actually play it and actually get into it to understand everything I'm saying, but you will get the gist, and you will try, and you will enjoy. You should hopefully enjoy the commentaries I'll be doing. So thank you very much for watching. Hope I helped. Please leave a like, a favourite, and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And if I have helped, come on, that doesn't, you know, if you watch all this way and I've obviously helped you a little bit. So come on, like, a favourite, and subscribe and comment. It just takes a second, and it's awesome, and it's very much appreciated. So goodbye.